Well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Barbara Joseph, and I'm coming to you from Central Maine. And we do this every Tuesday, and it's really a fun evening of information. It might be a first look, or you might already have had some information. But we have a great solution, and it's a way that people can be healthy, fit, and active, whether they're young or aging gracefully. And we have solutions that are based on nature and energy, and all together, when they're combined, they create an environment where people can thrive. An environment called a wellness home, that's an environment that's committed to well-being. So every day, each one of us makes choices, and that's about the food we eat, the beverages that we drink, the thoughts that we think, the jobs that we're doing, all the activities that make up our life. And they're small choices, but over time, they become habits, and then they compound, and they really create a major effect on our life. So if the multiple times our choices are ones that support us and are positive, then we're uplifted, we're inspired, we're healthy, and we're on top of our game. If our choices are more not so good for us in terms of food or thoughts or activities, then we can have discouragement, chronic challenges can begin to happen, and our life can become one of more disease and discomfort.
So there are some health facts. We all have a body burden, whether you realize it or not. And this body burden comes from different places. One, we talk about stress of our work, and stress of just normal life. And what happens is this impacts heart disease and diabetes, fatigue, allergies. It also impacts your sleep, and it also impacts your weight. And so sleep is so important, and some of us, we just don't get enough sleep, so there's some more burden on our body. Your first poor night's sleep drops your immune system by 60% immediately. So that's something to think about. You lose one night's sleep and your body is even more in stress. There's also other factors like the air, outdoor and indoor air. There are deaths that occur just from air pollution every year. And also water. The water you drink is so important. And there's bottled water that a lot of people choose, but there's chemicals that you can find in these bottles, and it's linked to endocrine disruption. So these are the body burden issues that we all have.
Yes, so when we put together lifestyle and environment, it really can overload our system and create chronic conditions. So these days, children are more at risk than they ever have been. When I was growing up, elder people had diabetes, but other than that, there weren't a whole lot of challenges going on. So what I find rather frightening is that children are born with toxins in their blood, that there's obesity on the rise, the nutrition, children aren't getting their needs met, and of course there's not the exercise that used to happen because people are using internet so much more. So there's a lot of facts and figures on there, but I was recently introduced to a pediatrician, and she said that more than 50% of our children have chronic disease, 1 in 5 are on 2 or more drugs, 21% are developmentally disabled, and currently 1 in 36 children have autism, and by 2025, 1 in 2 are predicted to have autism. So that's frightening, and we've got to really look at what's happening and how we can be part of the solution.
So what is the answer? We've given you some problems and some situations that we all go through. So our answer is to take personal responsibility through self-care. And those of us on this call that are committed to doing that, we choose to be healthy by choice, not by chance. We choose active wellness. We are becoming aware of the health issues, and then we choose to live a more healthy, successful life.
Okay, so Gary, did you unmute?
Thank you, Barbara. I'm glad you got the controls.
My
So our approach here is based on the 5 pillars of health. So this is the philosophy of the company, and it's something that we can all embrace personally. And it's all about balance. So the 5 pillars are body, mind, family, society, and finances. Let's start with body, because our products, when you use the products and you interact with the products, you drink the water, you breathe the air, you sleep on the sleep system, it affects your body. And of course, that has a direct impact on one's mind. And then therefore it affects the other 3, family, society, and finances. So this is about people, planet, and profit. And that's what this is all about, as well as balance. And something that's important, when I first was introduced to this, I thought that once you got something in balance, then you were there. Think of it instead that it's a lifelong balancing act. And so there's different times. And so right now, many people, their body is affected with a type of flu, let's say. Well, that throws off their body, and therefore it puts all the other pillars into limbo. So it's about balance, and that's what makes Sneakin' unique, the 5 pillars of health.
Absolutely. And also the mission to let every person be the best human being they can be because of this philosophy. And I think that's why many of us were attracted. And then, of course, we had our amazing experiences. So this is how the Wellness Home is created, and it's taking the basic essential energies of the universe that we all need to live, which are air, water, sleep, light, and nutrition. And they create technologies that replicate nature and bring them into our homes, or there are technologies, products that we can actually wear on our bodies. So it really is choosing to be healthy, like Laurie said, but that we can create an environment that's going to let us thrive and have healthier choices, but in a really simple, easy, mainstream way, protecting from the inside out and from the outside in. And we're going to get a little bit more specific right here, and Gary's going to lead us off.
Yes. So nutrition, let's start there. And one of the first products that is on the slide there is the Kanzen Vital Balance. And that's a great way to start one's day. What's unique about the product is that it's vegan. It has some 20 grams of protein. It's great tasting. I mix it just with our great Pymag water, and it's something that I start every day with. What I love about it is that it sustains me. It powers me up, so to speak. But it doesn't like stay as a lump in one's digestive system. It's just a healthy way to start one's day. It's called Kanzen Vital Balance. Again, what's important is that its content being vegan, and that it's protein with only like about 2 to 3 carbs and less than 1 gram sugar. It's pea protein. It's great. So that's one thing. The other thing is just to talk about the other part of this is healthy skin, in that our body is our skin is our largest organ, and skincare. The products I use, I shave with using one of the skincare products, and it's never a reason to go back to that Gillette sort of type of product. It's all great stuff.
Wonderful. It's all certified organic, which is phenomenal. No fillers, no toxins. And we have a whole a whole line of organic-based nutrition. This is just one or two right here. So Gary mentioned the PyMag water that he mixes his KVB with, and this water is amazing. Everyone who comes to my house loves it. It tastes clean and pure. It's got minerals, essential energy, and it's alkaline. And you just take your tap water, and when you pour it through, it comes out like PyMag magic water. And then you can shower with it so that you're getting super oxygenated and there's none of the chlorine or the nutrients or toxins that you don't want in your body. And of course, we have the wonderful sport bottle that is a replication of the system. So wherever you go, you've got the best ever living energy water.
We also have a whole line of sleep and magnetic products. And just to mention a few, now our sleep products are amazing. If you want to start out with something, you start out with your sleep. It's so important. And we have a Nature Rest mattress topper that just puts your body at rest. And we also have our Akovenko Dream Comforter and our Akovenko Nature Rest custom pillow with a pillowcase. And if you put yourself in that, it's like you're putting yourself in a greenhouse, and it's very, very good. It's like a cocoon where you can rest and recharge just like you recharge your cell phone. And then we have other items also for sleep. But I'll move on to the magnets. You can see there that there's a seat and there's magnetic insoles. That was our first product. And these also put your body at rest and give you support during the day while you're out and about doing whatever you're doing, working, playing, doing whatever, if you're driving or if you have to sit at a desk. And we also have power wristbands and necklaces, and it all just gives our body support during the day. While we recharge at night, this is what helps us gives us energy, and just helps us for relief. And some people recover very well as an athlete or after activity, or even for preventative. We use all of these products.
Yes, covering all those categories is amazing, whether it's recovery, prevention, or enhanced performance. So everyone loves our products, and they're really seems like they're anti-aging, because I feel better than I did 15 years ago, and I'm thrilled because of it. So here we are. I would like everybody to take a minute and think about where your life is in terms of these 5 pillars. Are you stressed in your mind, or do you have peace of mind? How's your body? Can you do what you want when you want? Or do you have the normal, quote unquote, aches and discomforts? Do you have health in your family? And also, do you have quality time to spend with your family? Because that's really a major challenge for people, is juggling all the responsibilities of life and not having that quality family time. And then do you have the time, the energy, and the finances to do what you want when you want, and also contribute to society? So the 5 pillars is really key, and we all start somewhere, and everybody gets to choose when that beginning happens. So I just want to take and ask Gary first, what attracted you to Nikken?
For me, because I was in a car accident on Cape Cod some 10 plus years ago, I wasn't getting relief by going through the more traditional medical route. And along comes Nikken, and with the pillow and the sleep system, or the pillow the sleep system, including the pillow, and then daytime wearing a magnetic necklace, it gave me full range of motion, whereas before I could, if I was driving a car, for example, I couldn't really look to the left. So I was really a hazard on the road, and that to me was just so amazing in terms of the results I got with no side effects, and it's just that just totally changed my life. So that's what brought me into it. At the time, I was working in the corporate world. There's another piece to this, and that there's, as you're helping others, you're helping yourself, and there's a business that's here. I just came back from Salt Lake City, where I had lunch with a couple of the millionaires that are in the company that were attending the meeting, and it's just a great group of people to be associated with.
And I just would like to know when you started your journey, Gary. How long ago?
Over 10 years ago.
Excellent, excellent. So Laurie, really quick, I know you've got your great KVB story. Do you want to share a little bit around that?
Well, yes, when I came into NECAN, and it was about 4 years ago, well, 3 years ago, I had no energy. I was about 104 pounds more than I am right now. And I would not even be able to make it through a day without chronic issues, just constant. And so my sister shared with me some products, and I started using them. And of recently, over the summer, I started using the KVB, and that is a game changer. And I also use the paleo bars with it. But I'll tell you, it's absolutely amazing. I would have a KVB shake at 7:30 in the morning. I'm a lifeguard, and so I would swim 500 meters out to the middle of the lake and back, and then I would paddle on the rescue board out to the middle of the lake and back, because at Fort Jackson, we have a certain physical training we have to do every morning. And then we would do a 10 to 13 foot dive. And by 1 o'clock, after having a shake and one paleo bar, I was just getting hungry. And it's absolutely wonderful. It's changed what things my body craves, good things now instead of the bad stuff. And it has changed my life. NECAN has just given me a facet of my life back that I have never really had.
Well, thank you. And I had to chuckle because I weigh less than 104 pounds. So
that's great.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the last.
So I lost a Barbara, huh? I lost a Barbara. Is that what I did?
Yes, thank you. So I'm going to close off with this slide that you can see that we're passionate, that we have a gift that we want to offer the world. We're on a mission, and we invite people to discover what we have right here, and they can start as a customer. It's free. There's no obligations. You get your own online e-commerce place, and a whole host of people that are here to answer any questions that you might have, and you can start living it. It's really great. It will change your life. Then, as Gary mentioned, you might just want to start sharing it with other people and become a part-time entrepreneur, because in this day and age, people really can't make it just having a job, and there's only so much time that you can invest in working, and all of a sudden you've got no time, no money, no life. So this is a great gig. It's really easy to fit into your life, and we have another whole PowerPoint that we'll do next week that addresses that more specifically. And then, as you can tell, some of us are full-time entrepreneurs, and we're really thrilled, and we collaborate. So just for your information, the three of us that are presenting here we're all separate business units. We are not financially linked. We collaborate, and NECAN is extraordinary in the collaboration and the cooperation and the purpose and the mission. And we are looking to change healthcare and the economy, personal economy for people, so they can live that life in balance. So we feel like we have a better way. We know we have a better way. And we invite you to discover how you can make a difference in your own life and in the lives of other people that you know and love, how you can help us make an impact on the planet, and how you and other people that you know and love can be generously rewarded for doing so. So really want to thank you for coming and joining us this evening, and know that we will be here next week with another better way, but looking at it more from the entrepreneurial perspective. Thank you.